Hello, my name is Natalie Baker, and I am a current master's in vocal performance and pedagogy student at the University of Texas at San Antonio. And today, for World Voice Day, I am celebrating by discussing steam inhalation um, and how to integrate steam inhalation as a singer or a professional voice user. So, what is steam inhalation? Steam inhalation is inhaling water vapor or steam as a means of vocal hydration or rehabilitation. It can be achieved by means of a hot shower, a commercially available vocal steamer, or by leaning over a bowl of hot water with a towel covering your head, which is a classic home remedy you may already be familiar with. While drinking water hydrates your vocal folds or vocal cords from the inside out, inhaling steam instantly and topically hydrates the vocal folds. Um, Steam inhalation can reduce swelling, soothe irritation, and promote the release of muscular tension in the voice. Why steam? Steam. So, as an overview, steam is helpful for vocal self-care during illness, rehabilitation of vocal fatigue and or damage, and just general vocal hygiene. So, in terms of recovery from illness, which is maybe the context you're most familiar with steam inhalation, steam inhalation thins out the mucus in the respiratory tract to help with congestion, including chest congestion, just general drainage, postnasal drip. And inhaling steam can be very useful if you're dealing with a cold or allergies. Steam helps bring down swelling on vocal folds that may occur from excessive coughing or throat clearing. This includes sometimes when you have a cold, you may notice that your voice feels hoarse even after the drainage is gone, and you should be recovered. That's probably just fatigue and swelling from the coughing, and steam can help speed up the recovery for that. And maybe you have recommended to help recovery from a vocal injury or laryngitis. I did see it recommended often for laryngitis. In terms of your vocal hygiene, so even if you are not sick, um, steam inhalation can be very useful as a tool. If you are somebody who uses your voice regularly and depends on your voice for your longevity and your income, moisturizing vocal folds prior to heavy voice use may prevent injury. Um, Research suggests that steaming before singing may increase vocal efficiency. Another study suggests that steaming after intense vocal use may help decrease vocal fatigue. So, adding steam to your warm up routine or your cool down routine may be beneficial. It may also be used to mitigate a morning voice, which is the increased dryness of vocal folds in the morning. So, if you're somebody who has to use your voice earlier in the morning than you would like to, whether that be as a teacher or if you sing in a church, adding some steam to your morning routine may help mitigate that issue. Or period voice, as it is known colloquially, which is the swelling of the vocal folds during the luteal phase or menstrual phase. If you are somebody who experiences those symptoms, um, you may find it especially helpful to steam during those times. Steam inhalation also is going to counteract any vocal dryness you may be experiencing due to climate, season, or medication. Um, so there may be certain times of the year that you find steam is more useful. Here are two ways you can inhale steam that don't require buying a special device. So the first is the hot water, a bowl, and a towel method. It's the least costly but also dangerous. There were numerous studies I found, numerous articles saying that this is a very common source of injuries for children is accidental burns while setting up this remedy. So maybe don't use this with children and be especially careful if you are going to use this method. But it's safe. It is safe if you are careful. So set a bowl on the table and then fill it with boiling water. That order is important for your safety. Um, and then lean over the bowl with a towel over your head to create a chamber for the steam. I breathe normally for about 5 minutes. The smallest amount of time I saw recommended was 3, and the largest amount of time I saw recommended was 15 minutes. Um, so you can discern for yourself what would be most useful. Um, Even simpler is to take a hot shower. So either taking a shower or sitting in a bathroom with the shower running and the doors and windows closed to increase steam might be more useful for children, especially. And breathe normally for about 5 minutes or up until 15. Commercial devices, which I actually recommend purchasing one because if you have one of these sort of handheld devices, you can do it while reading a book, while watching TV, while answering emails, whatever you need to do. They're very convenient and they're a bit safer than the other methods. These are the two most commonly beloved devices among singers. Um, and as you can see, there's a steep cost difference. I personally have this Vicks personal steam inhaler, and I have no issue. I think it's a very good choice. But there's many other devices available on the market, but these are the two most commonly used. So here's my bibliography. Um, the overall trend I saw and what research is available is that there's not a lot. And up until recently, a lot of the evidence that this was beneficial for the voice or even beneficial medically was very anecdotal. And it was more considered a home remedy. And you'll notice that these two studies, especially, and then this one from 2018, are very, very recent. These two studies coming out in 2022. There was a lot of interest in steam inhalation as a remedy for COVID-19. Um, it's very much a new research topic. So while there's not a ton of evidence out currently, um, it's a rapidly expanding field. The effect of steam inhalation specifically on the voice. So I hope that this has been interesting and useful to you, and that you will find some way to incorporate steam into your vocal hygiene. Thank you very much.